Ambitiously Radio, where the culture will always live. 24/7 broadcasting. www.ambitiouslyent.com/radio.
Is your business's sound as unique as your brand? Find out how Ambitiously Entertainment can help you create the perfect atmosphere.
Tired of financial headaches? Are late nights spent balancing books instead of building your business? You need Labora Lee Bookkeeping. We take the stress out of your finances. Labora Lee Bookkeeping offers expert solutions for all your needs: precise bookkeeping, efficient payroll, and comprehensive tax preparation. We empower small businesses with accurate financial insights, helping them make smart decisions and achieve greater profitability. Stop stressing and start succeeding. Contact Labora Lee Bookkeeping today for a free financial assessment. That's Labora Lee Bookkeeping. Get back to business. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video and on the Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of our and Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. TVMA, viewer discretion is advised. All commentary is alleged.
Listen. Oh my goodness, listen. Mm. What's up? What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Ambitiously the Podcast. I, me, I'm your favorite. Um, well, let's say your favorite. This is your favorite hub for high level moves, cultural pulse checks, because sometimes we need those, and straight up real talk. We got some things to talk about. Oh my gosh, we got some things. I'm so excited to have this conversation this evening. It's crazy. Listen, I'm your host. It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee Woo, and wait. I gotta do it tonight. Sorry, babes. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. I gotta. Hold on, give me 1 second. Y'all, I'm blind as hell, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I gotta go get me some new glasses. But listen, it is me. It's me, Cat Lee Woo, and yeah, I I've just come to accept my blindness, and I think that's once you get past that step, then the rest will be great. I am a blind little mouse. Well, I'm not a mouse, I'm a cat, but I'm blind. Um, it is me. Listen, if you are here, then you already know what day it is. It is Media Monday. That means, if you don't know, that it is time to tap into this gab beat. And this gab beat right here, baby, I love. I love for the culture. I love it. First, let me say the things I gotta say real quick. Because I love it. I love it for the culture. And I hope that you guys tap in and tell me your opinion. We don't gotta agree, but I want to hear what you gotta say too. Okay, okay. But let me say these things first. Join the conversation, and you could do that by calling the number 443-473-3665. 443-473-3665. You can call in. You'll be live on air. You can send us a text. I'll read that out loud. Um, or you could just drop a comment and I'll read that out loud and it'll be on the screen. And bam, we cover that. Listen, hit us up. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Pardon me. Or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Right? Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. While you're over there, join the coffee community. We will talk about I'll talk about that a little bit later. Listen, I don't know what else is not on the screen because this should be on the screen at all times. If you want my honest opinion, but I also want this on the screen. Listen, like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription that we can get, and we thank you so kindly in advance. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that. Let me see. Anything else I want to say? Not yet. I'll get to that thing in a minute. But let's get into this, this thing, this thing we got to get into. Hold on. Let me fix a few things real quick. Hold on. Camera. All right, there we go. And I want to get rid of that. Throw it away. Let's make that bigger. There we go. All right, we on camera. Comments popping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just wanted to make sure we were sitting correct right now. All right. So let's get to it. Look, if you were anywhere near New York City, or honestly, if you were anywhere on the internet over the weekend, then you saw it with your own eyes. You saw it. You did. You saw it with your own eyes. Um hip hop just witnessed history, right? I hope you know that. Um child. It was a very impactful weekend. I'll say that, to say the least. But yes, hip hop just witnessed history. So we're breaking down that all of the energy that this event gave us. The celebrity sightings, the drama outside the gates, the sheer mogul power from the biggest event of the year. Plus, we're pivoting from how the legends make their millions to how you actually keep yours. Later in the show, we've got our vital bookkeeping uh tech segment for independent artists, creators, and entrepreneurs who refuse to let Uncle Sam catch them slipping. We don't want that. We don't like them kind of people. So grab whatever you need to grab. Lock in and let's dive into this weekend's Gabby because it was crazy work, baby. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. I was so I'll get to me in a minute. Let's just let's just talk about it. I'll get to me a little later because that's a little selfish to start with me when really we should start with what actually took place. All right, so we've got to start with the king of New York right now. He definitely showing that he hate him. Sean Jay-Z Carter did what only Jay-Z can do. He sold out Yankee Stadium for 3 straight nights. Never been done. Um, and let's put some respect on this. The man hasn't dropped a solo album in nearly a decade. Yet he broke Yankee Stadium's all-time single night ticket record with 45,832 fans on Saturday alone. That was just by itself. That was just Saturday. Let's break down this weekend. Um, let's break down how this weekend went down because each night was its own chapter in hip hop history. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So night one. This is Friday. Reasonable Doubt 30th anniversary. Friday was pure nostalgia. I'ma just say that as a person who I still have the CD. I don't know. I don't play the CD. I stream my music right about now, but I still have the freaking CD. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I absolutely do. And I'm not giving it up. Actually, I think I wanna do is um frame all my CDs and then put them on the wall in the studio. That's what I think I actually want to do, and I'm thinking about it. Heavy, heavy, heavy. But anyway, so Friday was pure nostalgia, celebrating 30 years of Reasonable Doubt. Jay-Z performed the classic track for track, and the guest appearances, man, unbelievable. Beyonce came out to handle Mary J. Blige's hook part on Can't Knock the Hustle. And then in true New York oh my gosh. In a true New York moment, Nas took the stage to join him for Dead Presidents and New York State of Mind. And to see two former rivals sharing the stage at Yankee Stadium 20 plus years later, man, I've seen them perform together because they have a song together, actually. But this, first of all, I can't even go nowhere. I got to stay right here. I can't even go nowhere, right? I just got to talk about, and it was a lot more to that night one that I'm going to add to this in a second. So let me cook. Let me cook, all right? Because it's so much more to that. All right, hey Doc, baby. Listen, we gotta get into it because I got so much to say about this. So much to say. All right, so first, pause. No, we not even gonna get into Nas and Jay-Z just yet because this is way bigger than. I'm getting ready to break that down to you how I felt saying that and how it made me feel, and then y'all could tell me how y'all feel too. But this is how I felt. All right. But before I get to that, I want to say, it was a couple of other moments in night one that I greatly appreciate. First of all, let's talk about the daddy-daughter moment. We ain't going to skip over that. That was a beautiful thing. I was very, very impressed, first of all, with her piano skills. Look at that young pianist. I, I was very impressed. Very impressed and very proud. Okay, Blue Ivy, show 'em. I want to cuss so bad. I'm just trying to behave because I can't yet. Because that's not what I really said. I'll tell you what I really said. Remind me to tell y'all later. But anyway, so I was very impressed by her piano skills. very, very impressed. Very proud of how her parents are raising her, um, as far as her mental, um, and educational. Like I love that. I love that. I love that. I love when we just tap into our children's brains and just make some beautiful things happen. That's a beautiful thing to me. Anyway, so beautiful daddy daughter moment. But then yes, hold on, ho. We not even gonna skip over that part either. We're also gonna talk about him bringing out Jazzo. We not gonna skip that part. We gonna get to the nitty gritty of this. First of all, that man said, if you going to give anybody credit for me being who I am today, you give it to that man. That is the absolute truth, and I appreciate him for bringing him out and saying that. That's way. I mean, yeah, Dame helped him get where he needed to be. How? Freaking can't even get this man out. I can't get this man's name out right now. It's gonna come back to me. But it's a lot of people that helped him along the way. But if it wasn't for that man making sure that that man got some kind of shine for him rapping, it wouldn't be here right now. We wouldn't be here right now. So let's give that some props. Let's talk about that. So I love that. It felt good to my soul. Felt real good to my soul, right? Um that was a beautiful moment. And yes, now we can get back to Nas and Jay-Z because you know I love my chip tooth. But they first of all, can I first start by saying they make beautiful hype men for each other. And then I had in my thoughts when I was watching this happen, this beautiful monumental thing with these particular songs happen, I was thinking in my head for both of them, like, did they ever want to just be on a stage with each other besides all the beef and stuff that they went through? We all know what happened. You know, we know about Takeover. We know about Ether. We know about all the things. We know about Super Ugly. We know about all of the things, right? But and somewhere in my mind, did they ever just think like, yo, if we liked each other, like at the well back then, not now, but if we was cool with each other, how great that could have been, how monumental that could, like, we be the, like, they really was giving it up for each other on the stage, and I love that for them. I love that for them. So, all right, what else happened? Oh, okay, so. That's that. I love that for them. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Don't ever get it twisted. I just didn't want to take away from the other beautiful things that happened that night. Alicia Keys was there. She came out. Of course, they did. You know what I mean. The song, freaking Empire State of Mind or whatever it's called. Um, um, and then I loved at the end of that. Yeah, Doc said very monumental. I mean, monumental. Very monumental. So, with that being said, but also I very much enjoyed the encore that he gave after that. You feel me? That was cute. And then we should have known because when Guru played, started playing joints off the Blueprint, he was like, nah, like, you cheating. But we should have known night two would be the Blueprint because he said you can't do that because that's cheating. You feel me? Little trinkets and oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm very, very much excited about this. That was just this whole weekend was just a beautiful thing. I know we talked about the Bruce Cookout, but this was amazing. And I'm gonna tell you the conversation I had, but it's more to be said. I'm more to be said. Oh my gosh, there's so much more to be said. All right, so night two. Let's get to the Blueprint. Like I said, now, If you don't know, um, night 2 was blueprint, the actual blueprint. It was the 25th anniversary of the blueprint. So you know. Okay. So Saturday, bumped up the energy for the Blueprint anniversary because Jay-Z brought out Eminem. He brought Pharrell Williams, Slick Rick. The stadium was completely packed out, but the contrast between these stadium shows and the rest of the touring market right now is wild. While mid-tier and legacy acts across industries are canceling tours to do a low ticket sales and rising production costs. Hove casually pulled off 3 sold out stadium dates with $350 plus nosebleeds. Think about that. That is the power of legacy and true fan loyalty. Think about that. $350 for nosebleeds. That's insane. All right, hold on. Oh shit, cause I was what I was supposed to. I wanted y'all to remind me that I was getting ready to fucking say. Oh, I was talking about Blue Ivy. Let me go back to that because I don't want to forget that what I was getting ready to say, what I really was saying when she was fucking on that piano. I was like, girl, fuck it up, Blue Ivy, and she did. All right, that's what I wanted to say about that. All right, so let's get to Sunday. Extra innings, drama, and marathon finale. That's what we had. That's what we had. That's what we had. So listen, night 3, look, we got to get into the tea because Sunday got chaotic. It did. Billed as the extra inning show, thousands of fans were stuck outside past the schedule, which is 8 p.m. That's the time it was supposed to start, right? The gates were completely locked down after a rush at the main entrance, right? They was going crazy. They was going crazy in New York. All right, so that happened. Creating mass bottlenecks. Jay-Z actually held the show until midnight to assure everyone got in safely without getting trampled. Won't he do it? He said, no, we gonna chill. I'm not starting nothing until everybody get in safely. Everybody's safe and we gonna have a good ass time, but we not fucking letting no crazy shit happen at this show. Not at a Jay-Z show. What the fuck? Anyway. When he finally took the stage around 1 a.m., he apologized to the crowd and then gave them a full 3-hour, 50-song marathon set at 1 a.m. in the morning. A marathon set. He gave it to him. He did. He gave it to him until 3 a.m. Until 3 a.m. Look, Rihanna came out. She did Run This Town. Usher hit the stage. Pharrell came back. Oh my gosh. It was like, oh my gosh. It was just so much going on. Beyonce came back. Uh, the Clips performed. It was so many people there. It was pandemonium. It was crazy. It was insane. And I love it. I love every bit of it. That was beautiful. And that's how you do it, sir. That's how you do it. That's how a master... Listen, first of all, let me say this. Because he did that. Now, gossip blogs, of course, were buzzing about the gate delays all night. But Jay turned a potential PR nightmare into a legendary 3 a.m. stadium moment. That's how a master handles business under pressure. You don't crack, baby. You make it happen. And I love that. I love that. That is beautiful. So, Let's keep it moving. That's fucking beautiful. I might go over tonight. I'm sorry. But outside Yankee Stadium, the culture has been moving fast this week. Let's touch on two major conversations happening on your timeline right now. So the shift of the tour economics, we're seeing a massive divide in live music right now. Mega events like Jay-Z's residency prove that consumers are holding onto their dollars specifically for once in a lifetime opportunities or experiences. If you're an artist selling $80 tickets with a standard stage setup, fans are being way more selective. The lesson for entrepreneurs and artists alike is experience driven branding is everything. Like, it's everything. The more you know, baby, the more you know. It's everything. And that's why people will pay. But I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm probably not gonna pay. I'm kind of frugal. I don't like spending unnecessary money, and I got a philosophy on that. But I will go to a show. Just I don't know. I will. Jay Z. Yeah, that's a different kind of monster, but whatever. Anyway, so also the power of retaining ownership. Listen, every time Jay-Z steps onto a stage to perform, songs from 1996, a masterclass in IP, intellectual property, masterclass, ownership, baby. He owns his masters through Rock Nation, which brings us perfectly into our second half of today's show because you can't talk about legendary wealth without talking about the numbers behind it. Like you can't do that, yo. You can't. I'm sorry, you just can't. All right. So let me just say this first. You are listening to Ambitiously the podcast with Cat Lee Will. And when you come when we our next movement is something that I hope that everybody takes something from when I speak my I don't want to say my sermon, but when I give you the information that I'm about to give you. We're putting our CEO hats on, and it's time for our bookkeeping and tax segment of the show and how to audit proof your business. Track your revenue streams like a mogul and keep what you earn. And don't go anywhere. Like just listen. Listen to what I'm about, this knowledge I'm about to kick for you real quick. I'm not to sound all cocky and old school, but just listen. We're going to talk about it. So, whether you're a recording artist or a freelance creative or influence or running a side hustle that's turning into a main hustle, listen close, right? Too many creatives hustle backwards. I'm not trying to listen. Just listen what I'm saying. We focus 90% of our energy on making money and 0% of our energy on structuring it. You feel me? Like, that's crazy in itself. Then tax season hits, or like Uncle Sam sends a certified letter, and all of a sudden all of these profits evaporate into penalties and back taxes, right? So let's break down the three pillars of financial longevity for independent business owners. I want to say that in the broad because I don't just want to be like artist. I mean, because if you're an artist, you are a business owner, essentially a creative, the same thing. Influencer, same thing. However you chopping it up, you are a business owner, right? So I tell y'all this all the time. I tell y'all this all the time. My number one rule, and what I'm saying to you is this: separate that shit. Separate your monies. Like, Your business bag and your personal bag should not be in the same bag. Separate that shit. I promise you, you'll thank me later. You will. Okay, so the rule is mixing personal and business money is the fastest way to get audited and lose liability protection. You don't want that. Get off Cash App and personal Venmo. Get a dedicated business account and pay yourself in on payroll. Like get a paycheck. Like make sure you get a paycheck. Just don't dabble in the business money. All right. 2, write-offs. What's real and what's myth? Let's get into that real quick. Um, there are a lot of bad financial there's a lot of bad financial advice out there, and I'm not even gonna bullshit you. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. 'Cause this is bothering me. It's bothering. Okay, there we go. Ow. It's these sexy chocolate legs. Y'all don't understand. They be helping me out in life. But so there's a lot of bad financial advice on social media telling people to write off everything, and let's clear up that confusion. You cannot write off everything. Okay. So I'm gonna give you what the expense category is, what the deductible what the deductible is and what's not a deductible. Just let me cook. All right, just let me cook. So let's talk about traveling. Flights, hotels, ride shares, and mileage for business trips and shows. Those are deductibles. I'll say that again. Flights, hotels, ride shares, and mileage for business trips and shows. Those are deductibles. Okay. Now, what are not deductibles when it comes to this? Vacations, where you happen to film one 15-second story video or whatever. Like that's not a deductible. That does not count as business. You cannot use that and be like, well, it was a business trip. No. Receipts, receipts, receipts. Okay, so let's move on. Equipment, cameras, studio time, software, subscriptions, laptops, anything that you use for the business, the actual business, those are deductible. Now, what is not deductible? Everyday lifestyle purchases without a clear business purpose, like clothes. Like if it's not the actual wardrobe and the only time that you wear it for is for business, for that business, then you can't deduct that, baby. You can't. You can't. Um, you can't. I'm sorry, you just can't. Okay. Um, let's move on. I'm gonna get to that because the wardrobe is a very important conversation nobody really talks about, and I should know. So wardrobe, costumes or specific uniforms or unsuitable for everyday streetwear. Those are deductibles. They are. Standard designer clothes you wear to a red carpet or a outing, not a deductible, boo boo. Sorry, it's not. And I know, oh, but what if that's part of the business? No, no, that's not how the IRS works. No, no, mm-mm. Okay. So, meals and entertainment. Let's get to that because you got to eat. You got to have some substance. Business meals with like clients, collaborators, and team members. It's a 50% rule. You feel me? Like, not everything counts. But grabbing a solo lunch on a normal work day, that is not a deductible. Okay? It's not. All right. So, I'm going to give you the 30% tax reserve strategy. Here you go. If you are a 1099 contractor an artist, a business owner. Nobody is withholding taxes from your checks automatically without a standard 9 to 5 job. You are responsible for self-employment tax plus income tax. The rule of thumb is, here we go. Every time a client, a venue, or a sponsor pays you, immediately transfer 25% to 35. 30. I say 35. Well, 30. It's 30%, but I say 35 just to be safe. Into a separate high yield business savings account, liable. Well, and label it taxes. You'll thank me later. Just label it taxes. Pay quarterly. Don't wait until April. The IRS expects quarterly estimated tax payments. So just get that in your system. Have that happen. Like, make that a thing. Schedule it. You feel me? Like, put a reminder in your phone. I don't know what you need to do, but quarterly. Don't wait until April. Pay quarterly. So I'm gonna tell you the schedule. It's due in April, June, September, and January. Those are the times that you should be paying a tax payment. Paying quarterly prevents massive tax bill shock, because that hurts. Trust it hurts. And avoid late payment penalties. So you don't have to, I gotta rush and hurry up. Nah, if you pay it quarterly, that'll take care of all your business. All right. Um, and then also let's talk about the tools that you use. Tools are everything. So I would say this is the important reason why having a bookkeeper is the greatest and coolest thing ever. I keep going back to people like Al Capone. If you think about it, who did he trust the most? His bookkeeper. Like Jobs, his bookkeeper. Gates, his bookkeeper. Like, you think about these people, they're bookkeeper. I would definitely say get you a bookkeeper. You don't need to be a CPA to clean up your books. Use specific software. And even if you start using that software, you can give your bookkeeper access to make sure everything is tip top shape. You feel me? So just something to think about. But anyway, use software that connects directly into your business account. That way, everything's right there. You can see it. You can hold whatever parties accountable that need to be held accountable. Your bills are being paid. You know what's what, babe. You know what's what. I'm trying to help you out. So, tools. I'll give you some tool examples. Like, you can use QuickBooks online. You can get a free account with that when you use that. Zero. Wave accounting on Mile IQ. That's another one. But there are other options. These are just a few examples that I'm giving you. All right. And that's that. That's that. I'll be trying to give y'all some information. I don't want to just give y'all the messy, even though I want to give y'all the messy. I definitely want to give y'all the messy. I always want to give y'all the messy. But I also want to bring some information to you as well. And since one of my expertise is bookkeeping, why not? Why not, share the information, the knowledge to help you become um, a greater person and maybe perhaps help you provide generational wealth. I don't know. I'm just here to help. But anyway, that is my you know what I mean, my little bookkeeping and tax segment. I have to give y'all the information. I do. I'm sorry. Anyway, that is today's. Well, no. Before I go there, I need to go here. Listen, it's time for me to show some love. Anybody watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Rumble, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. You're an amazing person. And if nobody told you, I'm telling you today. Oh, wait a minute. I missed a whole bunch. All right, wait. Nope. Before I get into that, let me get into these comments that I just missed. Okay, so Doc said going to a show is a luxury. Now, it is. It definitely is a luxury. You can't, like, with the economy, uh, uh, crazy. With the economy the way it is, you going to a show, that's definitely a luxury, baby. Um, AM on a Sunday night, 3 a.m. on a Sunday night, baby. Ain't going till 1, and they ain't come off till 3. That's how it went on a Sunday night, baby. But he made sure they got what they paid for. Master of ceremonies in its purest form. Yes, Doc, for sure. For sure. I definitely agree with that. My name is Cat Leepu, and I approve that message right there. What that message right there, I approve that. Um, it's probably something crazy. I don't want to. Oh yeah, see, I don't need that. High rock, baby. Hey, Miss Parker. That's funny. Hey, rock, baby. But yeah, this weekend was epic. I caught every show. No, I didn't go in person because I can't afford to give up $350 for nosebleeds. I can't. I got a kid to raise, and I got 4 years until she decide whether or not she going to college or not. So I'd rather be, on time versus you feel me, spending money on concert tickets. I always been in that frame of mind, though. But anyway, anybody watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing, and thank you. I'm sorry I went back to the comments because it was a lot that I missed. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. I just need y'all to know that was live love, by the way. I'm giving it up. Or replay love, depending on how you watching this podcast. I don't know how you tuning in, but however you tuning in, don't be afraid. Say hi, baby. Say hi. Uh, anyway, but it's time for me to give up some other kind of love, and I need y'all to understand this love right here that I'm about to give up. Oof, this love. Oh, child, just some. Ooh, listen, they got a song and everything. Listen up.
Every episode we sending out another love. These are love notes from ambitiously. For my people rocking all across the sea. If you hear this, then you sit right next to me. Every heartbeat on the same frequency. Love notes from the block to the bay, from the village to the freeway. Wherever you at, you belong, you safe. Ambitiously put that love in the ways for you.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, I get it together. I love that theme song. It makes me happy. I love it. All right, so if you don't know, if you're new here, then you don't know. But if you've been a day one, then you know what this is. It's time for my love notes. What are the love notes? Well, the love notes, that's my way to tell my listening audience how much I love them, because the numbers are phenomenal on the download tip. Like, people, they listen, and I love them, and they come from far and from wide, far and wide, across oceans and seas, rivers and valleys. They don't. They just hit the download button, and I love them for that. I appreciate them for that. And the list gets longer and longer and longer. And might I add, I'm very happy about it. So I'll show them love. And how did we come up with the name The Love Notes? Well, Doc explained it right here. I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. I was never, ever gonna call it that. Love you, Doc, babe, but I wasn't. Uh, we bickered. We went back and forth. Finally, we came to the compromise, and now we call it the love notes, and I never change it. Got a theme song for as long as I'm doing this podcast. That's what it's gonna be called, and that's what it is. It is what it is. Doc also used to say that I had a stack of papers. Hold on, we gotta go out of here real quick. That I had a stack of papers the size of a freaking composition notebook First of all, let me say this to you real quick, sir. I did not, I want to make sure I got the right. Hold on. I did not, sir. You was just doing way too much. All right, I think that's the right one because it's the only one I see. So yeah, you was just doing way too much, and I just need you. I just, I just need you to know it. That yeah, you was doing too much because it wasn't even that serious. It was just a lot, and I'm sorry. But anyway, it's time for the love notes. We obviously don't have that stack of papers no more. Now we do it a little differently. There are some people that are not on the visual list right now, but trust and believe I'm going to get to it and they're going to be on the visual list. But I am going to make sure I show them love. You just can't see it on the list, but I'm going to make sure I get to them. So just stick around so you can hear where they coming from because I love them. I love them. All right, it's time. It's time for the love notes. Let's go. First of all, thank you for all of the love. Shout out to the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you. Thank you so much, Day Wines, and man, y'all got me going. So thank you for all of the love. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, babies. I love you too. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Thank you for being loyal. I love y'all. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, and Latvia. You already know what time it is. Yes, I'm blushing. I can't help it. It happens. I can't help it. Right here. This is the section where I'm blushing. And I'm not going to apologize for it. But listen, Hungary, Greece, Denmark. Hold on, Jamaica. I got you. I do. Slovakia, Ukraine, and Peru. Hi, boos. I love you. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Oh, there's more. There's more. Italy, Egypt, Malta, Tanzania, Cambodia, Colombia, Trinidad, and Tobago. Listen, Colombia is on this list a couple times because I don't know what I had going on, but they know I'm not gonna keep repeating them, but they know I love them. I love y'all. Bulgaria, Cote d'Ivoire, Palestinian territory occupied, Malaysia, Iraq, Ecuador, Islamic Republic of Iran, and Uruguay. Hi, babies. I love you so much. Thank you. Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Georgia, the country, not the state, New Guinea, Madagascar, Vietnam, Estonia, Panama, New Caledonia, and UAE, man. This is crazy. I'm blushing, sorry. Senegal, Chile, Belarus, Norway, Burkina Faso, Bolivia. And I'm not saying y'all again because y'all already on the list. I don't know how I did that, but I love you. I love y'all anyway. Kuwait, Kazakhstan, Fiji, Republic of Moldova, Qatar, Bolivia, and I'm not gonna say y'all again because y'all already got y'all love, man. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. I love y'all. I love y'all. I do. Listen, there are more people on this list. I'm not done. That was just the ones that I had caught up the last time on, but then the list got longer, and so I just want to make sure I got everybody. I want to show everybody some love. Now, if I really, what would be dangerous is if I showed everybody some love, but then I did cities and states. Well, I could do it, but I would never. I would never, because that's a long list. We'll never get out of here. Uh, we'll never get out of here. We'll be stuck forever. We will. And I don't need that for us. Listen, first of all, can I give a big shout out to Brazil real quick? I see y'all. And Japan. I see, and Argentina. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. I just want to give y'all some extra love because I see what y'all doing. Let me see. We said Chili. And we said Jordan. Thank you for the love. Thank you for tuning into this podcast, man. Iraq is crazy. I love y'all for that. Did I say Uzbekistan? I hope I did. I said you guys. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's more. It's more. I'm not done. I'm not done, and I'm not going until I am done. Think I said Israel already. Costa Rica. Thank you. Ethiopia. Thank you. Uruguay. Thank you. Um, Oman. Oman. Thank you. Um, Dang. Algeria. Thank you. Think I said Bolivia already. Man, it's crazy. I gotta update my list though, and I gotta slow it down for you. So make sure I get everybody. Now I'm gonna say this one wrong, but it's not because I'm not trying. It's because I'm just horrible. But Azerbaijan. I hope I don't. I'm trying. I'm gonna get it together though. Thank you for tuning in. I said Panama already. Turkey, India, Jamaica, China, Pakistan said that. I said Palestinian territory. Occupied. I got them. Oh, okay. We got some more. We got some more. We got some more. Um, Lebanon. Lebanon. I hope I said Lebanon, but thank you, Lebanon. Syrian Arab Republic. Welcome. Thank you. Paraguay. Thank you. Welcome. And I think I've gotten everybody. Man, y'all have no idea. First of all, that's a long list. I love it. Don't get it twisted. I'm not complaining. I love that my people come and I mean, it's not even this last 30 days ain't even funny. It been like big numbers and I love that for us. I love that for us. So let me see what's going on in the comments. Thank y'all for tuning into this podcast. I love y'all. Uh, he said, give them the game. I'm trying. And I don't know if they want it, but I'm trying. I want to get everything that I missed. Doc says, salute, rock. Yeah, I rock, baby. I loved it. I love it when you pop in here and say hello. It's so wonderful. It's good to see you, babe. He said hit that. Doc said hit that like button and tune in. Live shows, radio show. Get the app for sure. All of that. Do that. Do that. And oh wait. Before I even, because I got a little I got a little happy. I need to calm down a little bit. But listen, my name is Kat Lee Wu, and listen, everything that Doc just said, I approve this message. I do. I do. One more time. Hold on. I did. And he gave me my extra bling because he know I love him. Uh, let me see. Cat, love us in Colombia. I don't even know what's happening. I gotta fix the list. Cause it's like, why is Colombia on there? So it must be, I do love Colombia, but I just don't understand what is going on. Like that day that I did it, what was going on in my mind to keep putting Columbia on it? I don't know. I probably was at work doing it and had to hurry up and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. So nice. She gotta say it twice. I'm trying to tell you. I probably was at work. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably did that at work and then forgot all about I needed to go in and make some changes or something and forgot about it and put it up. But I gotta fix it, yo. I'm not, because there's a lot of other countries that could be in them spaces that Colombia is feeling because I download our peoples love us and they listen over there, and so I love them and I want to make sure I show everybody some love. But I don't know what's going on with Colombia. I don't know what's going on with Colombia. Something crazy, but they keep popping up on the list, and I'm like, how do I got Colombia in there like 3 times? I promise you. They on the list like 3 times. They on there the first time. I want to say 3 times. I don't know how that happened, but shout out to Columbia. Shout out to everybody who comes and listens to this podcast. But I really do not know how Columbia got on the list 3 times. This is that. All right? That's just that. I don't know how they got there that way. I'm going to fix it, though. I promise you I'm going to fix it. I think I might have freed up some time, so I'm going to fix it. I promise. Columbia took over. They trying to take over like Hova took over the Yankee Stadium. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, join the conversation. 443-473-3665. 443-473-3665. You'll be live on air if you call in. If you send us a text, I'll read that live on air. You drop a comment, I'm going to read that live on air, and it's going to be on the screen. That's how that goes. Hit us up. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com, or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Either one will do. We answer them all. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And while you're over there, join our coffee community so we can have salacious and titillating and taboo conversations, and I could fucking cuss whenever the fuck I feel like it. I ain't gotta wait for permission to be like, it's go time. Go ahead, get your... I could just say shit whenever the fuck I feel like it. And I love that for us because I hate censorship. But anyway, join the coffee community. Remember to like, share, and no, Lord. I ain't doing it right. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription that we can get. Thank you in advance. I need you to know I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. And much love to our residential DJ Rukazi. He holds it down every Friday. Make sure you tune in. Last Friday was crazy. Listen, I got some Red Man in that mix. I got a couple things in that mix, and I was very satisfied. I was sleepy and he woke me up, so I was very satisfied. Make sure you go to the radio station and get the full mix, the full hour long mix. All of the mixes that he does are usually an hour long, so go over there and give it a listen. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, especially if you are a true hip hop head. Website, all you got to do is hit the play, go to the home page, scroll down a little bit, hit the play button, and baby, you in business. Let's go. Anyway, but much love to DJ Rukazi. Make sure you tune in on Friday so you can catch a live show. But anyway, yeah. Ow. One more time, like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. That's all I'm saying. All right. So now it is time for me to say the things that I really need to say. Yeah, I'm gonna say them. Synopsis. All right, I'm gonna say them. Okay, so it's time for me to say the things that I need to say, which is mind your business. Except for on Media Monday, except for days like today, where I tell everybody's business because I'm nosy as hell, and I be wanting y'all to be nosy with me because it's fine. It's a safe way to be nosy, safe way to live your life. So just be nosy on Media Monday. I'll give you the gab beat, and y'all have a great rest of the week because I done filled you with the information that you needed. Tap in. I try not to tell people's business. Don't get it twisted. It's coming back. I'm just trying to get it in order. But the tap in, I try not to tell people's business. But if by chance, happenstance, that I happen to utter a word of somebody else's business, just know that it is warranted, but never intentional. Again, it's warranted, never intentional. But on the wiretap, if you wind up on my lineup on the wiretap, it is very much intentional because that means you are depraved, sinister, foul, disgusting, heinous, diabolical, depraved, just disgusting, filthy, nasty, stupid ass idiot of a human being, and you need to be exposed. And if I can pull a court case or perhaps write a piece about you, I will, boo. And I'm going to talk about you because you shouldn't be doing none of that. None of that. So yes, it's very much intentional on the wiretap. Now, Wet and Wired It's more my business sometimes, other people's business, but positive business because I love to help other businesses succeed, whatever kind of tiny way that I do. So sometimes they're business. And then we have cattails. And then we have cattails. Listen, if you make it on the cattails, that ain't always bad stories or trifling stories, but I have a lot more bad experience and trifling experiences with other people than I'm gonna have good ones. Okay. But listen, I change everybody's name. I don't give out anybody's real names. So if your name in real life is um Alice, then maybe your name would be Jackie in my story. That's how I kind of do that or whatever. Now, there are ways to expose yourself, and I'm going to give you those. You could hop in the comments and run your mouth because you mad I told the story, but then that's stupid because didn't nobody know it was you in the first place, and now they know it's you because your stupid ass couldn't help yourself. Secondly, the other way is you can contact me, and if I'm telling a story and it's a bad story, I probably don't talk to you anymore anyway. So why the fuck would you do that? And now I'm mad. Now I'm triggered. And now I will be the villain in your story and tell your name because you chose to make a move that didn't make sense for me to digest. Just stay with me. So there's no reason for you to. I'm going to expose you though if you do that. So just know that. But other than just be easy. Be easy. Be easy. Listen, love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. Tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that love. They need that encouragement. They need you to be an extraordinary parent. That is your job, baby. That is your job. Just your number one job is just to let them know and be there and support them, but let them know that they are the GOAT. Let them know. Let them know. Encourage them, babies. You don't know what kind of genius savants you are creating when you do that. Listen, if they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, whatever the hell else they do over there. I don't know. I don't know. I've never worked there. But what I do know is get yourself a telescope, a good one, requires assembly, put it together, comes with extra, lenses, beams, and scopes. And if you got one like mine and that, put it together, take it outside, and discover some shit with your baby. You might discover some real shit. A comet, a meteor, an asteroid, the whole thing. Not come to, what I mean? I hope it's good vibes. A planet that they say is not a planet anymore, but fuck you, it's a planet, in my opinion, because you made me build a solar system. So with that being said, it's always a fucking planet. Fuck you. Oh, or perhaps y'all just hanging out. Y'all might not see anything, but y'all might, oh no, you're gonna see something. You might encounter some kind of being from above or below. I don't know where they come from anymore. Uh, and if you do, I need this because they might probe you. They might beam you up or down and probe you. And I need them to get this message. I do not want to go unless you got a planet better than this one. I'm cool where I'm at. Alright? I'm gonna pick a sign. Hell no. I won't go. I don't want to go. I don't. But anyway, if they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, engineer. They got those too. They also got, I'm quite sure they got a secretary or some shit. I don't know. But what I do know is that they got a need for speed. And at one point in time, the classic and the muscle cars, they were king. You feel me? Like they were. And in my opinion, for life, they will always be. They said put the pedal to the metal, baby. They weren't talking about this bullshit y'all driving right now. They was talking about those. Gasoline. Fill her up. No, 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 no computers. Just pure engine. Oh, okay. My bad. But anyway. Yeah, shout out to NASCAR for that. Anyway, but encourage them babies. Tell them they great. Let them know that they are the fucking GOAT, man. Let them know. All right. Oh, listen. It's time for your fair warning. I give it because I love y'all. I really do. I give it to y'all because I love y'all. Let me get it together. I need my sexy guy. It worked better on my sexy thigh. Fair warning. Let's go.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
It does say may, but I'm guaranteeing you it fucking does. Listen, stay the fuck in your lane. My lane, your lane, not the fucking same. It's not. Stay the fuck over there, because my lane is over here. Unless I invite you and, like, chauffeur you and, like, oh, come on, you can get over. Stay the fuck in your shit. How about that? Better way to live your life, man. I be trying to drop some gems on y'all. Y'all don't appreciate it, but stay the fuck in your. That's all I'm saying to you. That's it. You jump in my lane, you're gonna get something that you do not want. And I'm not, it's not a threat, it's a fucking promise. Like I guarantee you. Her, you're not gonna like her. She's not nice. She is not sweet. She is not kind. She is absolutely not any of those things. Do not break the glass. Do not push the button. Leave the roar where the fuck the roar is, because you're gonna get it. Oh, you're gonna get it. And you don't want it. You don't want it. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. I promise you. She is. Don't she sound cute? She sound cuddly. Don't she sound like a nice, like she want to be pet? Because then you get a 2-for-1 special. You get an AU Big Purr, bitches. You get an AU Big Purr. And see, that's what happens then when you start petting her, right? Then she's still purring and shit. And listen, if Cat is purring, Cat is a happy motherfucking girl. She is. AU Big Purr. Let's go. Yes. If Cat is purring, Cat is a happy, happy girl. She is. Hey, Big Purr. Listen, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes anyway is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for you. I don't need that for you. I don't need that for me. We don't need that for we. So just stay the fuck in your lane. Everything's cool. I promise you. And pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle's not a battle for you to fight. Some battles you gotta be like, you know what? Fuck that. You won. I live to fight another day so I can win the war, bitch. Fuck you and your little petty ass battles. Petty boots. You don't listen. You hard headed. Plus you lie. You said you study rap battles for a living. Bitch, no you didn't. No you didn't. Because if you did, these two gentlemen I'm about to bring up, they would have taught you a lesson. You would have learned. You would have learned that, you know what I mean, there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. And that you can run, but you can't high five in these streets that we done took. And then they said that you walking with your head down, scared to look. Because you shook and you playing with Jigga right now, boy, you out of fucking control. You playing with Jay-Z? Are you serious? Oh, that man cut the fro. That man, you made that man. I wanted to start the show with that, but I I tried to be mature and adult about the situation. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. On social media, when I first started watching this shit, the first thing I said was they ought to made that man go cut the fro. Look what y'all did. Now he back. All right, okay. All right. I'm not even. Now he back to now he back to that Jay-Z, that Jigga. And I don't know if y'all want him there. Not niggas that don't really write their own rhymes and that can't they alright, whatever. Anyway, boy, you know what? Sometimes you gotta say fuck the battle and win the war, and at this rate you're not gonna win the war, sir. This not a war you can win either. Like, just sit down. Sit down. Just sit down. Sit down. Remember, I always did say real estate. I did. I said it. Doc, tell him I said it. I've been saying it for a long time now. Real estate might serve you well. But whatever, you ain't been listening, you're probably not going to listen anyway. But you need to listen, dumbass. Listen. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Listen, and then on top of all of that, listen. See what I'm saying? Doc said, I did say, I've been saying this a while now. Probably like the last 2 or 3 years. I've been telling this man to just consider real estate. You feel me? Might be a good look. I'm quite sure your acting skills will serve you well. But okay, I'm gonna leave you alone because you already get ready to go through it. You don't need my help. You don't need my help. But I will say this: be you, be amazingly you, be originally you, be genuinely you, authentically you. Be amazingly you, be ambitiously you, but be you at the end of the day because the fake you ain't what it is. You feel me? Like, be who you are. Even if they say they hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, and the way that you dress. Two of them things I wouldn't worry about. Your stride is the stride that the Most High gave you, so just own it, baby, and be stepping your steps. You feel me? And the weird dressing thing, just be the best at being the weirdest dude in the room. You feel me? But the talking shit, you can shut the fuck up. You cannot make fake accents. You cannot file lawsuits for battles that you engaged in, you started, and now you want to cry pussy. Like, you can't do that. You could stop all that shit. But other than that, you know what I mean? Other than that, I wouldn't even worry about it because what I need you to realize is this: what they eat don't make you shit, and what you eat don't make them shit either. So either way, neither one of you are shit, right? And then you can't make people happy. You can't. You can add to their happiness, and if they allow you to sprinkle a little pixie dust and tell them think happy thoughts, and they fly off into the, you know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. But you can't make people happy, so don't even try. Just be who you are, and it'll be the way it's supposed to be. If they happy, then they happy. Happiness starts with them. Listen, you came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself. Babe, you are, even if you are a twin, except for those rare occasions that we don't speak on because we're not medical professionals. But focus on what you got to do, okay? And what you need for yourself. Um, And listen, no matter how much you try to fix, tweak, remix, whatever their issue is, you won't. They'll find something else to nitpick about. And like I tell y'all all the time, that bitch Misery, she love company. And I tell her, I don't fuck with your kind. Like, I don't need your kind around me. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. No, I don't do your kind. And you know what I mean? Life is cool. So I recommend you do the same thing. Listen, and lastly, dream big, dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe and hops in another dimension, hopefully. And then when you realize and visualize your dream, please, please, please plan and execute because it's not going to happen without you putting the work in, baby. It's just not. That's not how it works. It's not how it works at all. So that is today's edition of Media Monday on Ambitiously the podcast. And I just say hip hop is a beautiful thing, baby. We watched Jay-Z make history at Yankee Stadium, showing us what ultimate brand power looks like. And now you've got the bookkeeping jewels to make sure that your financial foundation is just as strong as your hustle. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You leave a 5-star review wherever you're watching this from. If it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you feel me, wherever we are, everywhere. Yeah, we everywhere. And share these episodes with an entrepreneur and an artist that needs to hear it because this is some very like fruitful and very knowledgeable information. I wouldn't say it unless I know about it, and I know about it. So I'm trying to help you out. But listen, follow me on all socials, Miss Ambitiously the podcast, and you can just type Ambitiously the podcast. You'll find me. And let me know your favorite part of today's show. Was it the Jay-Z at 3 a.m. marathon set? I love that. I love that. I love that. Or you finally going to open your business bank account, because I would love that for you. Are you going to do that? Do that. Let me know. Until next time, though, stay hungry, stay strategic, keep building ambitiously. I promise you. I'm Kat Lee Woo, and I'll catch y'all this Friday so we can get into some vibes. We need them right about now. Yo, Jay-Z, I had vibes this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. Friday said I had all the vibes. I had a great weekend. But anyway, y'all, and I didn't even do nothing. I was just chilling in the house and catching what Jay-Z was putting down. I ain't even do nothing. I was lazy as hell this weekend. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go because I gotta go to work in the morning. But I love y'all. I will catch you on Friday. We are trying to put some things in the works, so just be patient. And yeah, I gotta go, y'all. Bye. Good night.